The North Central College wrestling team finishes 4th at the Pete Wilson Invitational. Men's basketball records back-to-back victories, and the track and field program wins another home meet. All this and much more as the Cardinal Report rolls on. Saturday afternoon at Wheaton College, the North Central College wrestling team sent 4 wrestlers to the championship round. Joining me today is the coach of the Cardinals, Kevin Bratland. Coach, 4 wrestlers to the championship round. I know that the team was a little short-handed entering the Invitational, but you had to be pleased with the final day.
Yeah, I thought we came out the championship round. We won every single match that last round, so we were pretty pleased to come away with victories there.
In entering the tournament, the team had a 12-5-1 dual meet record. Is that kind of what you expected heading into the season? A lot of those dual meets were against top competition.
Yeah, our schedule this year we had a pretty tough schedule. We went out to Las Vegas this year and wrestled a number of top-rated teams. We also wrestled at the national duels this year, where obviously the best teams are wrestling at a national event like that. And so you never really know what to expect, I guess. I mean, our record, we could have gone undefeated, or we could be where we're at right now. So just kind of what happens that day.
Are you glad that you were able to get those teams in those tough competitions?
I think having those competitions like that prepare our guys for big-time events, and big-time events such as our conference, our Great Lakes Regional, and for the national tournament.
Well, talking about getting ready for big-time events, Gabe Ewell, he's had quite a senior year so far this year. At the Pete Wilson Invite, he recorded his 4th individual championship. He was the first wrestler in 60 years to do that.
Yeah, I think he would never say it, but I think there was a little bit of pressure going into the event, and he kind of just wanted to be done with it. But it's good for him, and as talented and as hard as he works, and to have that type of pressure on him, and to be able to step up and rise to the occasion, says a lot about him, and he's going to have a few more competitions where he's going to have to do that. So it's a good experience for him.
Now, that win for the championship was against Lucas Haig. It was a 3-2 decision. He's from UW Parkside. Gabe looked like he was in control the whole time, yet he only won the match by 1 point.
Yeah, I think Gabe kind of has Lucas's number, I believe. They've wrestled a couple other times in the past, and Gabe's won every single one. So I think Gabe knew that he could beat the kid. He just didn't want to make any mistakes, and knowing that it was the 4th time and the 4th title, and so he kind of coasted to the victory a little bit rather than trying to push it.
Now, earlier this year, it was a dual meet with Elmhurst College, where Gabe became the North Central College wrestling all-time wins leader, breaking, I believe it was 144 victories. I think now he's right around 150.
Yep.
Let's talk about that accomplishment.
It's hard to do. As far as let alone having the talent to do it, but staying injury-free. It's kind of one of those records where they talk about like Cal Ripken doing it and Brett Favre doing it. It's just being able to stay healthy, and then let alone to have the talent to win that many times. It's a huge accomplishment. It's
like you said, staying healthy, and now the CCIW's come up. I believe it's close to 2 weeks away, and then the regional, like you were talking about.
Yep.
Do you see this as kind of, a continual progression in Gabe's career?
Yeah, I think he's on the right track. He's enjoying wrestling right now. For him, he's having fun, and he's looking at the last 3 events of his college career, and I think he's ready to go.
Well, Gabe's currently ranked number 3 by D3Wrestling.com. Ranked number 1 by D3Wrestling.com is 133-pounder Nathan Fitzenreiter. He's a freshman. He got his first Pete Wilson Invite Championship. It was a 10-2 win over Adam Wilson. Nathan was in total control in this matchup. It looked like he was trying to score more points to help the team out instead of just maybe riding out his opponent.
Yeah, one thing that he went out there and did both days of the Pete Wilson is just went out and put out dominating performances. And I know that was one goal that he had in his mind, that he wanted to go out and not leave anything close, and he went out there, and I was impressed.
Joe Norton, 125-pounder, he finished 3rd at the Invite, beating Albie McKinney of UW La Crosse 6-5.
Joe, for whatever reasons, we can make all the excuses we want and say whatever we want. I in my mind, should have been an national qualifier last year, but wasn't. And it's a good quality win for him. And going into our conference and regional, that's his goal, is to get to the national tournament and be an All-American, and that's just another step in that direction.
Now, lastly, in the championship round, the Cardinals, like you said, won all of their matchups. Second to last was 174-pounder Quan Brown. He finished 5th, beating Greg Rhodes of Wabash.
Yeah, we've wrestled that kid before, and we kind of knew what we're going to get with him. And if Quan wants to score, he can score. It's just a matter if he wants to or not.
Well, it was a fun match to watch. Saturday in Wheaton, a shorthanded Cardinal wrestling team took home 2 individual championships while placing 4th as a team. We got reactions from the invite in this week's What's the Word?
That's pretty impressive for us and speaks for our all-around team performance. When we only brought 8 guys in, we forfeited 41 and 49. So the fact that we even placed with some of these rather good teams, I think that speaks volumes about just how deep we are throughout our lineup.
We focus a lot on conditioning, and that's one of the strong points of having the Bratlands as your coaches. We put ourselves there in practice, and we wrestle 30 minutes live at some time, so it makes 7 minutes seem easy.
We really work hard to get these guys prepared, and to see them perform on the mat is obviously makes us feel good, and I know they feel good about it. And, we're working to peak for the national tournament, which is in about a month or so. So they're definitely getting better every day, and it's good for us, and it shows that our work's paying off.
Well, Coach, one of the wrestlers missing from the competition was 141-pounder Johnny Starzyk. He's ranked number 2 currently by D3Wrestling.com.
Yeah, him and our 49-pounder Andrew Zobak, they've been banged up a little bit, so holding them out just to stay healthy for. Not that the Pete Wilson's not important, but I know we have higher goals than that, and they have higher goals than that. So we need them, to be at 100% coming into these next couple events. And
now, Johnny, he's a local kid. He's from Providence High School,
Yep.
but he transferred in from Oklahoma University. Just kind of talk about how that transpired.
We just kind of heard over the summer that he was looking for a place to go. We knew that he was local, and we got his contact information and decided to give him a call and kind of see what he was looking for. He came in, was a great kid, real nice kid, talked to him and his grandma. They liked the program, they liked the school, they knew he was going to get a great education, and it was just a good fit for everybody, good fit for him and a good fit for us.
Now, it wasn't necessarily the perfect fit because coming in, you had 2 133-pounders. Johnny is a
True.
natural 133-pounder, and Nathan Fitzenreiter, of course, is 133.
Yes,
How has that worked out?
It's good. The one thing that I think has helped them both is being able to compete against each other, and it's made them both better. And we just decided, I guess, as a team, and that one was going to go one weight and one was going to go the other, and that's what we've done, and it's obviously worked out. So
Just real quick, has it been hard for Johnny to keep on 141 pounds?
no, I don't think so. It's better for him. When he was at Oklahoma, he was wrestling at 125 pounds, which is a huge cut for him, and he wrestled 125 in high school, and he feels good. He's able to cut a minimal amount of weight and can go out and wrestle hard and not have to worry about it.
Well, stay tuned as 174-pounder Quan Brown and 133-pounder Nathan Fitzenreiter joins us to talk Cardinal wrestling. We'll be right back.